Hey ninjas, welcome to part two. It's me, Mr. Cato, and Logan is here as well.
Hello, everybody.
Okay, I need to yell a bit. So we are gonna go through this game and break it down and get every piece of it done. So I started here. I was missing the shuffle function, but you guys should already have it. It's the shuffle function. You're gonna take an array, you're gonna randomize it, and you're gonna return it back as an array. Right? So you're gonna use that in your other, in later on in your code. Did you have something, Logan? Do you have to breathe every time? Okay, what do you have?
Actually, I haven't.
You got nothing? Okay, cool. So the next part here is your words. So these are all your computer, all your words that you're
Oh,
gonna.
wait.
Yes.
You need to put a semicolon in that bracket. Near that bracket.
I need a semicolon.
Yeah, near that bracket.
Which one? Show me.
This one.
Oh, right here.
Yeah. This
Okay,
one.
cool. So you have. Thank you. So you have the words array, and these are all your words. So these are the words that are going to be, I guess, randomly showing up. They're just boring computer words, but you can convert it to whatever you want. So instead of computer words, you can use something else. What did you use, Logan?
I use Pokemon names.
Pokemon names. That's a really great idea. So you could use other things in addition to Pokemon names, but I'll leave that up to you. I'm not going to change mine. Okay, so now that we have the shuffle function, we're still in our initialize. I like to start with the initialize because we can start everything and kind of get everything initialized, for a better word. So what do we need? We have our words array. We would probably need a couple of functions, right? So,
Yes.
okay.
We need the make functions to shuffle the words and get new words.
That's right. We need a get new word function. So let's work on that. So we're gonna, oops, what just happened? Let's go back to the game object and go to here, and we need a get new words function. Hold on, Logan. So we're gonna say this dot, what are we gonna call it? Get new word? Get new word.
Yeah, that's it.
So this is gonna be our get new word function. And, well, we're gonna do it this way. Is equal to function. We're gonna have this, and we're gonna end it in here. So in here, we're gonna do some stuff. We're gonna clear out the guest text, right? And then what else are we gonna do in here? We're gonna grab we're gonna select a random word. So we're gonna select random word.
Wait, why are we typing in the comments?
Because I want the ninjas to be able to write the stuff for themselves. So if I can write out the comments, we can start to process it and actually do things.
Oh, I get it.
Okay. And then finally, we're gonna like shuffle letters in the new array. So we'll actually get there. Okay, so that's one function we need, the get new word function. So for example, when I click on new word here, it's gonna call this function, right? So what other function do we need? What other function do we need?
I think we need check guess.
Okay, check guess. So let's do this dot check guess function, and that's gonna be equal to, why is it not working? This dot check guess. I spelled this wrong.
No. You spelled it right. You just need to type function.
Do? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. You were right. That one was missing. Okay, so I need the check guess function. And what do you think the check guess function does?
I think it checks your guess if it's wrong or right.
Exactly. I mean, what else it does, right? So I think there's two ways it does it. One, it makes sure the length of the word is right. And then 2, it also checks every letter to make sure the word is right. So when I click on this submit here, it will go look at my guess. It will look at the length compared to the actual word. Then it will actually check each letter. Okay, so we have that part. So I'm just gonna check if the guess is right. All right, so now we have that. So you know how we always do if this dot c not state equals to play. So we still need that, right? So that checks if you press the play button. So we're gonna do if this dot scne dot scne, and that's a function in itself. And we're gonna do triple equals. And this can be double or triple is equal to BLAY. Right, so we know that. And this is where this is like the start of our game.
Yes.
So inside of here, the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna just start a new word, right? So we'll use the function called this dot get new word.
But we need to put code in the function get new word.
Yeah, so this is right here. We need to put code in here, but I'm just putting out the framework, right? So it makes it much easier for us to organize our thoughts. And so we know that when we press the start game button, the first thing it's gonna do is that it's gonna get a new word. We haven't told it how yet, but we'll figure out how later. Okay? So
yes, we'll tell it how later.
Okay, perfect. So there's some other things we can do. So why don't we work on where else do we need to do get new word? So when I click on the message here, this is the message text, right? This is the message. Well, I guess I can click on it. And this is background. Wait, what? Continue message? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Label. So I guess in the continue message, which I can't seem to find here. Oh, there it is, continue message. So in the continue message, I guess when I click on it, so let's go to the click event. Can you stop making that noise? So when I click on, where did this come from? If this dot visible, this dot seen, dot initialize. Okay. I guess that's fine. That's a weird thing. I don't know why it's in there. Does yours have that?
No.
Okay.
I think you really are on the old version of this.
Yeah, I don't think we need this, but just to be sure, I'm gonna go ahead and just comment it out. So you don't have to be afraid of code. It's just code.
Yeah, it's just code.
It's just code. So what we're gonna do, we're going to when we click, we are going to get a new word, right? So let's do this dot what's the word? This dot scene dot get new word. Again, this function does not really exist. We're assuming that it's written already. Get new word. Everything is spelled right. So when I click on this continue message, it should get me a new word right away. All right, and then what else do we need? We need the button. So let's look at the reset button. When I click on that reset button and click, this actually resets the word in here. Can you please stop? So it resets the word in here. So on the reset button, it should reset this label. What is this called? This is the guess label, right? So on here, we should do guess dot. How do we reset something? There's no reset command. We're just gonna set the text to blank. Cool.
Yeah.
Set up. So we're gonna set the text to blank. That's gonna reset it. And then the other button we have is this button, which is the submit button. Well, guess what? We have a function for submitting, right? So it's this dot what? This dot scene CENE dot check guess. Remember when we wrote the fake check guess function? So, okay, so I think these are all we really need, right? So when we click on here, it will call check guess. When we click on here, it will reset. And then, how do we get the new label? The new label, let's see what this is. This is just label. This is guess. And this is continue message. So continue message will work when we click on it. The only one that's not working is that we don't have code for is this one. So my guess is that we'll put that in somewhere else. And we also need to fill out this when we click on letters. It needs to replace this as well. So there's a couple things we would have to do. We would have to do here. But for now, I think we're good. So let's go back. Actually, we can stop here. So this is where we stop. Remember, let's see, this code is already in here. So I want to start the game. And if I click on G, nothing happens, right? So what's supposed to happen is if I click on any of these letters, it's supposed to replace this label.
Yes.
So I'm gonna stop right here, and I'm gonna let you guys try it out and see if you can get this far.